putting to the ball in the post-food apocalypse. I'm Ben. This week I'm hanging out with Gaz.
Hello.
And Mike.
Hello.
And this is our sister show to Cut Into the Bull, where we bring you the weekly word of the weird as we found on the World Wide Web this week.
Hey.
Fucking professional. I had to rehearse it in my head before I say it, but you know, it's alright. I found this interesting one. Joseph Fritzl is demanding a house with a basement if granted release years after holding the daughter captive in the cellar. Daughter and her children in the cellar.
Why do you want to sell it? No, that should be
Actually, no!
absolutely not what you're allowed to have.
For anyone that doesn't know who Joseph Fritzl is, I imagine everyone does, but...
Well, in a nutshell, Joseph Fritzl was an Austrian guy. Can't trust an Austrian.
What about Arnie?
He's German.
He's the Austrian oak.
I thought he was German.
He's the Austrian oak.
Well, apart from Arnie, you can't trust...
Arnie's Austrian.
Yeah.
Okay. I was when I made he was German. No, there's not much difference, is there? Let's face it.
Well, yeah.
Hitler didn't seem to think so, did he?
He was the first thing you did, wasn't it? Troops into Austria. You're back with us now.
And Schluss.
He was Austrian himself.
Exactly.
Which is why you can't trust an Austrian, because they've been telling you for years that Hitler was German.
Right. Okay, so what did this particular Austrian do?
He kept his daughter in a cellar, raped her repeatedly,
Jesus.
fathered several children with her.
24 years he kept
He kept her for 24 years.
Lord.
His excuse was that she ran off to join a cult,
Right.
and some of the children he bought up from the cellar, some he left down there.
Yes.
But they were down there in semi-darkness. They had a television. It was because the cellar was so low. When they grew too tall, they had to hunch over all the time. So you can imagine their posture wasn't great. They never got daylight. They had no knowledge of the outside world apart from that cellar.
Jesus Christ.
Sounds like the inhabitants of Dawley.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Ben grew up in a cellar.
I was grown in a wardrobe. That's why I was so square.
No wonder he thinks he's special. He's posh. He had a wardrobe. The rest of them, fucking hell,
We didn't have a cellar.
hunching about in a cellar. Oh dear. Will he ever be released though, or is that wishful thinking?
I don't think so. I mean, he started
He's
to
quite
be
old.
He is quite old. He was quite old. He's 89.
Jesus.
She gave birth to 7 children.
Fuck me.
So like, when he brought a child up, he'd say to his wife, "Oh, I found the baby on the doorstep. It's from our daughter who's ran away and joined that cult."
Oh God.
And then he would go to the police. You'll go to the local authority and get the birth certificate done. And it's from my daughter. She left a note. Here you go. She's off in a cult somewhere. No one can find her, but she's dropped about 3 kids off with me. Can I foster her? Oh yeah, of course. They never even asked the question.
They didn't even ask why have all these babies got mad bushy eyebrows.
It was mad, and they went to the police. Like, they didn't even try and track down the daughter until, like, the towards the end. She'd already been down there like 10 years.
Fuck me.
Now, despite the extent of Fritzl's crimes, Austrian law states that a person is eligible for parole after serving 15 years of their sentence, which the 89-year-old hit last year.
Fucking hell.
With this in mind, Fritzl has allegedly already started making demands ahead of his possible release. Now, despite his history of using a basement to abuse his daughter, Fritzl has requested that he has accommodation with one.
If there's anybody who shouldn't have a basement, it's fucking him.
Exactly!
We want to see where everything is up to.
Weirdly, he's also asked that his home to be near a train station as he's no longer confident driving.
Fuck me.
It's a cheeky fucker,
He's
isn't he?
a
He's
bit,
like,
innit?
mate, you raped your daughter and fathered 7 incestuous kids. You make no demands.
Yeah.
In fact,
Jesus. I'm the judge. I've just checked my notes. How does bollocks sound, Fritzl? Who says you're getting fucking anything?
Exactly. You'll be lucky if we give you a fucking shed, mate.
You'll get a clear plastic bag with your belongings in. We'll let you keep the tracksuit you're wearing. And we'll push you out the gate and say, have you got a lift? Well, there's a phone box over there, bye. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Apparently he wants to sell her for his many boxes of documents.
Why does he need boxes of documents at this stage?
God knows.
Imagine his documents.
All his
Jesus.
love letters to his daughter.
Oh, his inbred great granddaughter, fucking daughter. You're my daughter and my great-granddaughter. And my granddaughter.
After he became eligible for parole, the elderly criminal had a hearing and was initially granted permission to be moved to a normal prison cell from a special psychiatric unit. That was approved in January 2024, but by March it had been overturned by the Vienna court. Contrary to the assessment of the court at the first instance, the Vienna Higher Provincial Court came to the conclusion that the facts necessary for such a conditional release had not yet been clarified. Well, that's very legalese. Doesn't really mean anything, that does it? It means like nobody just don't want to let him out.
Fuck you.
Fast forward to May 2024, and the court once more ruled he could in fact be moved to a normal prison because he was no longer likely to commit a criminal offence with serious consequences because of his dementia. I'll guarantee you the defence attorneys put that one in. Yeah, he's got dementia. Yeah, I would really like a basement.
Just lock him in put him in a really shit, low quality old people's home.
Yeah, one where there's like horrible nurses that slap you and things like that.
Like a state-run one.
Or a private one, it doesn't really matter, they pay peanuts.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, it's a horrible the state of our care system is fucking shocking.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me about
Well,
it.
I hope he's never released.
Oh, he should never be released.
Well, he's applying for parole in May of this year, 2025.
Let's hope they drag it out a bit and he just fucking dies. I mean, he's 89.
I'm surprised. I suppose that Austria doesn't have the death penalty, but you know, you'd think that he'd be a contender for that, wouldn't you?
Oh, yes. Just shoot him for a laugh.
You know, he's an evil man. He's evil.
Yeah. Oh, well, he'll be dead soon. He's old as fuck.
Moving on then.
Yep.
Pakistan Airlines advert shows plane flying into Eiffel Tower.
Fucking hell. Nothing to worry about. What the fuck?
Pakistan Airlines have sparked controversy with their new advert for flights from Islamabad to Paris. The advert, which was posted on the airline's Instagram page, shows a plane heading directly towards the Eiffel Tower.
Oh.
Incredible, isn't it?
Do you want to have a look at the image?
The jarring image contains the message, Paris, we're coming today.
Well, that's not threatening at all, is it? For a fucking, you know.
No, that's not threatening.
I mean, I don't want to say it, you know, but without me having to spell it out, you know, when I'm coming from, you know.
What I would argue, Gaz, as you could probably say, is that if there was a group of people who you considered more likely to fly a plane into something, then it would probably be people of the Islamic faith. Is that what you're saying? If you had to put your money on it.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. Yeah.
If you had to put your money on who you think was going to fly a plane into a building, based on past history.
I do think that is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at the picture now, I mean, it's not that. I mean, I can see how you could be innocent about it and say, look, it's just badly designed. Because it's not like, I mean, it's not exploding into the Eiffel Tower.
No, it's not cutting it in half with a wing.
It's just really shit, lazy design. But it does look as if, yes,
Heading straight for it.
It may well be flying directly into the Eiffel
It's even
Tower.
banking to the left.
At least it wasn't diving for the base.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Oh, God.
With the logo as well, you can see how people think we'll take a more sinister twist on that.
We're coming.
Jesus.
Read the next bit, because this is great. This is why they stopped Pakistan Airlines flying into France.
Right, what happened?
The curb on Pakistan Airlines was imposed in 2020 after 97 people died when one of their planes crashed in Karachi in southern Pakistan. Then Aviation Minister Ghulam Sarwar Khan said an investigation into the crash found that nearly a third of Pakistani pilots had cheated on their pilot exams. Jesus.
Can you fly this plane? Yes.
Fuck me.
Oh, God.
Can't be that hard.
No, I'm safe to say I won't be getting on a Pakistani Airlines flight anytime soon.
I had an advert for pilot training.
Oh.
Go on my Facebook. I was like, you know what? I'm curious. Right? Are they going to foot the cost for this, or you know what are we looking at? It's an obscene amount of money from scratch.
How much?
About 100,000.
And I bet you don't get any training. I bet it's a scam.
That is like, this was to work for, I think it was like EasyJet or something like that. Which is why obviously most pilots are ex-military or civil, aren't they?
Yeah.
They've flown over the years in some capacity, but to do one from scratch, it's a lot of money.
I won't be doing that anytime
No,
soon.
my maths is terrible. I'd end up in fucking... If I was going to Cyprus, I'd end up in the Middle East.
Yeah,
I'd end up on the North African coast somewhere. Well, apparently, though, all you've got to do is take off and land nowadays.
Yeah, it does a lot of it for you, doesn't
Just
it?
pretty much, you just slap it on
Still.
autopilot and just keep an eye on everything.
Yeah, but still, it's a lot of responsibility, isn't it?
Yeah, really, this is your captain speaking.
Oh, God.
In a chipper British accent.
Oh, excuse me, I'm off.
I'm Captain Carter, I'll be your pilot for this evening.
Jesus. Excuse me, sorry.
You can't get off with 20,000 feet in the air.
Fucking hell.
Everyone else is dying.
Oh, well.
He says you want to get off. You can't kill everybody else. For all you know, I'm a perfectly competent pilot.
Oh, well, okay. Maybe I'll just ask for some drugs to knock me out.
Doesn't have drugs on airplanes, mate.
No, it's notoriously hard, that, isn't it, to get them on there?
Oh no.
Oh, God. Inbred US deliverance family, the Whitakers, in fire horror as mobile home burns down. Oh, nice happy one to end on.
Yeah.
The home of America's most inbred family burns down over unknown reasons as charity funds set up to help rebuild their lives in Odd, West Virginia.
They live in Odd as well.
It's a fitting name, isn't it? Yeah.
They were probably trying to get the nails.
Has that law been repealed, do you think?
That's a callback to our last episode, isn't it?
Oh, God. Yeah, there's a law to stop people burning their house down to get the nails back. A filmmaker has set up a charity fund after the trailer home of America's most inbred family, the Whitakers, burned down. Mark Laitier,
Later, I think.
something like that. Mark, a human photographer, owns the channel.
A human photographer?
Yes, a human.
This is written by AI, isn't it?
Yeah.
He owns the channel.
Quite blatantly.
What does it mean if it photographs humans?
Oh, baby. But human photographer. He's a normal human photographer. He's a fucking reptilian, really, isn't he?
Because we've been talking about robots. Well,
Is he friends with Jackie Daytona, the human bartender?
Where's he from?
Odd. Somewhere.
Odd.
No, Jackie
West
Daytona.
Virginia. That nail law was in Virginia as well, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. They burnt it down to get the nails, didn't they? Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Well, in his latest video, it's from the channel Soft White Underbelly. It's where he interviews people who are invisible in society. In the latest video, he described the home as completely burned down, with clothes, furniture and household items all discarded. All the family members now live in a cramped home across the street, including their 3 dogs. And it smells nice in there.
Wouldn't the home be better than the trailer?
I think some of them must have lived in the trailer. They've got a home.
Yeah.
Obviously, they can't all live in there, so they've got a trailer for the overspill.
Oh, okay, right. That makes sense. God, they're not so dumb at all, these inbreeds, are they?
Well, some YouTube users, however, have speculated whether the mobile home was burned down accidentally or on purpose. One user commented, "All that GoFundMe money better not even go to any family member. Give it directly to a cleanup crew and you purchase a new trailer for them. No money should ever be given to them again.
Oh, fucking hell.
Because they will just buy more meth."
And fuck each other.
Yeah. Oh, God. Another user commented, "Timmy is always so excited to see Mark. It's heartbreaking to see the conditions he lives in, yet he still has so much joy."
Timmy!
What have they raised so far? They've raised $2,232 and the target is $16,000. They are allegedly known as the most inbred in America. They live in a small village. They have a complex history. Some of the family can only communicate through grunts and barks and often flee when outsiders speak to them.
That's feral.
And they scurry away like a fucking rat. They can struggle to remember their parents and other relatives and didn't realise until recent years that their issues were due to inbreeding. The cycle of inbreeding began with identical twin brothers Henry and John Whittaker.
Oh, well,
their children married each other.
I was going to say,
and had over a dozen
definitely
children.
didn't begin with the twin brothers.
It was their kids. They married each other and had a dozen inbreds.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Well, according to reports, John had 9 kids with his wife, first cousin.
And first cousin.
God.
So it was his wife and first cousin.
Jesus. And he had 7 children with his wife. Or the other one had 7 children with his wife, Sally, including John Emeroy Whittaker. Well, and on it goes.
Yeah.
Until you end up with grunting children. Scurrying into the shadows.
We shouldn't laugh, but fucking hell.
Fuck him. We didn't know he made him. Well, why did the 2 twins think their kids could get married and it would be okay?
How do you know?
Because they're thick as fuck. That's why, isn't it?
Because they live in odd Virginia. And
they had no knowledge of biology.
were they the only people living there, so there's no schooling done, you know?
Well, fuck me. Do you think they were trying to cook some meth? That's how they... Look at him just pointing. Go down, burned it down.
Fire.
Fire. God.
No, I guess they
Now we can get the nails at least.
I think they burnt it down for the nails, if I'm brutally honest with you. You know, or someone fell asleep with a cigarette, I don't know, I bet they, you know, that kind of thing.
Well, good luck to them. I hope they get their $16,000 and they don't spend it all on methamphetamine and they actually do, you know, and moonshine. I hope they actually do buy a trailer with it and stop fucking each other.
That'd be great. Just to stop fucking each other at work, you know? Please don't do that anymore.
Oh, God.
Just end your line. That's what you need to do.
Oh, God, I thought I was going to say just end your lives. I was going to say a bit harsh.
No, end your line.
Yes, I agree.
Your
with
line
that.
is too
They need
inbred.
some energetic material.
They do. They really do, but no one's going to go for
Yeah,
them.
no outsider's going to let one of them grunting fucks get anywhere near him, are they?
That's a good point.
You know, would you want your daughter coming home with a new grunting voice?
Set you up on a blind date. You walk in the bar. He's in the corner.
You have to catch him first with a net.
He likes to scurry. He's a bit of a scurrier.
Just lay a trap.
Get a lead and a collar on him.
You're going to put a donut inside a box and then lift up on a stick and you yank the stick out right.
That's it.
You got to calm down.
And then you get a muzzle on him.
Yeah. This has gone to BDSM very quickly.
Well, you know.
And then a collar and leash and take him for a walk.
A spit hood.
Would you be happy if your daughter came in with a bloke on a leash, grunting and barking at you?
Well, let's hope they don't make any more. That's all we can say.
This is in everyone's best interest if they just stop breeding.
It certainly is.
I mean, you might put it back over 2 or 3 generations, but that's a long ass time.
Well, that's enough of those fucking inbreds. Terrific. It makes fucking Deliverance look like a romance.
Ding 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 ding.
Oh, Julian Banjos, that's a disturbing film, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extremely
Well, there's films you only have to watch once, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I've got no
Yeah,
interest.
I've
in
never
ever
watched it
watching
again. That was it. I watched it once, that was it.
Not one you're in a rush to go back to.
Nah, I can't think of anyone who owns that on DVD.
I don't quite. I'd leave if I saw that. I'm sorry.
Why'd you own that?
I'm ever so sorry. I just realised I'm parked on double yellows.
Don't go, I was going to get the banjo out.
If you press somebody's doorbell and it goes ding 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 ding. Oh God. That might be quite funny actually.
Yeah.
Maybe fucking the postman said, wouldn't it? Well,
And on that note,
yeah.
let's end the show. Thank you for listening. You can follow us on Facebook, Cutting to the Bull and the Poster of the Apocalypse. YouTube is Apocalypse Bull. SoundCloud, Spotify, and all your other podcasting platforms. Cutting to the Bull and the PTA. And I've been there. Don't do the favourite, don't join a call.
I've been Mike, thanks for listening. Peace out. May the force be with you.
Might be Gaz, Free Lieutenant. Bye.